Welcome back. I'm Claudia, and today we're going to be talking about my experience with Instagram Reels and monetizing for the first month on Instagram. I'm going to talk about my experience with making that money the first month on Instagram, something that I never thought I would be able to do. I've had my Instagram for about 2 years now, and the fact that I just got a deposit from Facebook Meta is like, this is fake money, by the way. I wanted to do a fun thumbnail, so let's try it out. Anyhow, I'm going to be sharing my experience with getting offered the monetize option on Instagram, what that looked like on my phone, my screen, what it said, and I'm going to share my experience with my first month with monetizing on Instagram Reels and how much I actually made my first month. So I've had my Instagram for about 2 years now. I think I started in April of 2020 or May of 2020. And I have been posting pretty often. I'm very active on Instagram. I post on Instagram stories. I post on Instagram, my feed pretty often. Before, it wasn't as often as now that I'm getting paid on Instagram. I'm making more of an effort to record my process, record videos that I think people would enjoy and videos that would be helpful for my followers. So like I said, I've had my Instagram for about 2 years and I only really focused on pictures. Back then, videos weren't as popular as they are now, and definitely we didn't have Reels. So I would say that I got offered the option to monetize on Instagram when I had about 4,000 followers. One day I just logged into Instagram and an option showed up on my screen that said something along the lines of monetizing eligibility, or I think it said make money on Reels, or something along those lines. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it gave me the option to continue or to skip it. And of course I hit continued because a lot of my friends had already started making money on Instagram and I was just patiently waiting for my turn. So I went ahead and accepted it, and then it prompted me to enter my personal information to verify that it is me. And I entered my email, I entered my first and last name. I believe I linked my PayPal or my personal bank account where I wanted the funds transferred to. Once I hit continued, it said pretty much that I was not eligible to monetize on Instagram. And I was so confused because why would they ask me if I want to monetize and then say that I wasn't eligible? The screen pretty much said eligibility not available. And there is a section, if you go to Instagram, if you're on your phone, you go to your profile and hit the 3 lines on the upper right hand corner, go to settings. For me, it's the creator account, so I went ahead and hit creator, and then it has an option for bonuses and then also for monetizing. It has option for bonuses, ad payments, branded content ads, and then monetization status. If you go a little further down, monetization status. And for me, it had a little green check mark. It said you're eligible to monetize. But when I went to bonuses, it said I wasn't eligible. So I was really confused to why it was saying that. And I decided to email Instagram. I sent them an email and I said, hi, I recently was offered the option to monetize on Instagram, and now it's saying that I'm not eligible because my monetization status is ineligible. And I gave them all of the details, and then they replied pretty quickly and they said, there's a glitch and we're working on it. And so I figured that maybe it was something that was going to go away and it would have been fixed right away. And it wasn't. I emailed them a week later and I said, hey, it's still not eligible. And pretty much they said, it's a glitch and we're working on it. There's nothing we can do. So at that point, I just let it go because I wasn't going to stress out over something that I had no control over. And I went ahead and just said, okay, well, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And I will get the option to receive my bonuses on Reels when it's available. So I went ahead and just left it alone and carried on. I started growing a little bit more, 5,000, 6,000. At 7,000, I got the prompt again. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, maybe they fixed it. So I went ahead and hit, okay, let's go. Let's do it again. So I entered the information again. And sure enough, this time it went through just fine. And so pretty much the way to receive money is to post content, post reels, and it shows you a bar. For me, it says, I'll tell you exactly what it says. For me, it says the maximum bonuses was $8,500. So they're saying you can make up to $8,500 on Instagram Reels. You would need to have about 84 million views. And so, I mean, right off the bat, that seems so unattainable, especially for me that I only had 7,000 at that point, 7,000 followers. But I said, you know what, even if I get 20 bucks for coffee, it's okay. I'm gonna still keep posting. I'm gonna still continue doing what I do on Instagram. But if I'm making a little bit of money, then it's gonna make it a little fun. So I said, okay, let's roll with it, right? So I went ahead and posted my first reel. They also gave you a deadline. You would have, for example, if you get it approved on April 1st, your deadline is May 1st. It's exactly 1 month of income that you can receive. And so for me, it was from July 14th to August 14th. So I began posting and I did my first week 5 videos. I posted 1 reel a day and they did pretty well. I think maybe one of them kind of went viral. I don't even really know what viral means. I had like 12,000 views. And so for me, it's pretty good. So I went ahead and just kept posting just 1 reel a day. I didn't post on the weekends, and I just kept posting 1 reel a day. You are able to go into your bonus tab and you're able to view your bonus plays and how much you've earned so far. So that was pretty exciting to see it go. Like my first $20 was like, oh my God, babe. I told my husband, I made $20 on Instagram. Oh my God, I made $50. And it seemed to go pretty well. Like I got to $100 after my 5th video. And I thought like, dang, this is awesome, because if I can post for the next 3 weeks, 5 videos per week, I could potentially have $400. And so for a stay-at-home mom, that's like pretty good money, you know? My goal on social media is to monetize, is to be paid to create content. And that's something that I've been working on this year, is to also be a content creator and get paid for my work by different brands. If it means by Pinterest, by TikTok, by Instagram, by Facebook, whatever platform is going to pay me, then that's where my focus is going to be. So for now, the only platform that's paying me is Instagram, and I haven't yet reached the requirements to monetize on the other social medias. So for now, it's just Instagram. And so back to my story, I made $100 the first 5 days, and I thought like, this is great. On Monday of the 2nd week, I posted my next video, and that one did really well. But I did see that after the $100, it went so slow. Even though that video did really well, it only really made like less than 50 cents. And I was really shocked, because I thought that the more views you get, the more money you're going to make. And it seemed like after the $100, it like came to a complete stop, or it slowed down completely. And so I still didn't care. I was going to still experiment and see what will I earn if I post 1 video a day. So I kept posting. 2nd week, 1 video a day. That's already 10 videos. The 3rd week, again, I posted 5 videos. I might have even posted 2 reels a day. Just depending on how I was feeling and if I had the content. At this point, I stopped focusing on the numbers and I just kept posting. If I had time, I would post, but I didn't really focus on the number. My fourth week, I didn't post at all. My husband actually surprised me and said we were going to Vegas for 4 days. So I said, there's no way I'm going to post. I wasn't going to have any time to sit there and create content. So I went ahead and just gave up that whole week. So I only really posted for 3 weeks. It didn't slow down my views. My views were pretty consistent throughout all of my reels. I didn't really see a change in interaction. The engagement was there. People were still liking my videos. People were still commenting on my videos. So I didn't really see a change in my followers as far as views. I thought that maybe because I was now monetizing on my reels that I would have like less views, and that's not the case. So overall, it was a pretty good experience. I ended up, let me tell you how much I ended up making. So for my first month, I made $101.86, and that was for posting for 3 weeks. Like I said, after the first week, I literally went from making $100 the first week for 5 videos to making $1.86 for the rest of the 3 weeks. Or 2 weeks in this case, because I only really posted for 3 full weeks. And so that was a little interesting for me. Regardless, like I said, I was fine with the $100. Of course, it doesn't make any sense. To me, it doesn't make any sense that the money would slow down after the first $100. My views were still up. I was still getting interaction. I was still posting. So nothing really changed. Just the metrics somehow changed and they completely dropped from the first week. Now I'm in the second month of my Instagram bonuses, and I've already made $100 and I've only posted 3 videos. So I'm going to continue posting. We'll see if it allows me to make more money the second month around. My views have still stayed consistent. They haven't slowed down. My engagement is still there, and I'm going to continue posting. So I hope this was helpful. The reason why I wanted to post this and share this with you guys is because I know that there's a lot of people that have heard about Instagram bonuses, Instagram reel bonuses, and they're wondering like, how much are people making, or what do I need to do to get there? So in my experience, what I would say is keep posting, keep interacting with your current followers. You're going to gain more followers, and if they offer you that option, you can either choose to accept it or deny it. If you do accept it, in my experience right now, my engagement has stayed the same, so it hasn't impacted my account negatively. Everything has still been really nice. I am still gaining followers right now. I'm gonna almost hit, I think, 8,500 followers. So it hasn't slowed down in that aspect. And I would say just keep posting. Don't focus on the numbers, because you don't want to drain yourself. You don't want to gas out, pretty much feel, not motivated because you're not seeing the money, or you think that Instagram is like sabotaging your account and maybe you're not getting views. Don't focus on that. Just allow it to do what it needs to do. At the end of the day, there's really nothing we can do. You can either choose to not monetize or monetize. For me, $100 was great. I took my husband out for his birthday with those $100, and it was worth it. Like I said, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm working on my business. Any source of income for me is great. I'm able to buy my kids clothes. I'm able to do things that normally I wouldn't do if I didn't have these options. I would literally just be staying at home. Not that that's not enough, but I would be at home not making money. So I work really hard on my content. I have my YouTube, I have my Pinterest account, I have my TikTok, my Facebook, my Instagram, and I am going to continue posting and try to grow my social medias. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this motivated someone, or maybe gave you more of a clear picture on what monetizing means on Instagram. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and leave them on the comment box below. And if it requires a very detailed explanation, I'm going to answer it on Instagram stories. But I will be in the comments answering questions if you have any. And yay for making money on Instagram. I never thought that I would ever be able to make any type of income on social media. To me, that seemed like such a far reach, but I knew that it was possible. And so I'm going to continue working hard, see where it takes me, and I will continue to update you guys so that you also have an insight of what that looks like, what it is that you need, that you could do to also start monetizing on your social medias. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I hope that this was helpful. Leave your comments in the comment box below. If you're not already following me, go ahead and hit the follow button, and I will see you guys in the next video.